the wide receivers. Yes, yes, yes. How we feeling, man?
My list is elite.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Side note, you saying your list is elite instantly reminded me of these daggone emails that I keep opening up, because when we talked about it,
I have the best top 5 receiver ranking.
It was a whole new, hey, yo, this is the best mock. This is the top tier mock. This is a god mock. I'm putting Kevin Colwood out of business mock. Like, it was all that going on right now, man. Yeah, so when you just said that, right, I was like, oh, Lord, here we go, Deke. Let's get it, man. Let me hear your wide receiver top 5 list for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man.
I think this is top 5, Steelers or not even. This is like my top 5.
Oh, okay.
Drake London at 5.
Okay.
Chris Salave at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Treylon Burks at 3.
Okay.
Garrett Wilson 2. Jameson Williams 1.
Hey, man, how we getting Garrett Wilson, man? I thought Garrett gonna be gone, man.
Huh?
Garrett gonna be gone.
Oh,
gone,
do you not
man.
have...
I'm about to say, Lord. Say sheesh.
Do I have to take him out? Wow, who would I put it?
Because remember what I was saying when we talked about this, was it the top 5 like ideal, or whoever we would say like it's our wish list? It was like, yo, it's gotta be in the framework. I'm gonna say Garrett. I'm like, bro, man, they talking about Garrett Wilson being gone player.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I guess I was thinking the receivers that would just fit our system.
Well, no,
if all were available.
If all of them were available, absolutely, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So you want me to take Wilson out?
I just
let me find a 6. I would put Dotson in there, but I think he's too much like Deontay Johnson, so I don't think we really need him. He looks exactly like Deontay out there.
I like it.
Do we want 2 Deontays?
Who do you think catches better?
Hey, I was watching a video.
You just go casually just walk around there.
No, I'm gonna address it. I was watching a video that was talking about Dotson yesterday. Mm-hmm. And that was his comp. And I mean, I could see it in the highlights. It was literally the first play. I'm like, wow, this dude has the wiggle like Deontay. But he brings up the comparison later in the video. I'd say he's like just like Deontay Johnson, but with hands. I was like, wow. It's not just Steeler fans that say it. It's not just Steeler fans.
That's what I was like, and I don't know. I think Dotson might be a little faster too, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's a little faster.
Oh, yeah. He ran a good 40.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he got him in the speed.
All right, do your list. Let me see if I can add an extra person.
You good? You good?
It's not going to be Dotson. I mean, I probably have him as my 6th best receiver, but for the Steelers, I don't think he'd make sense.
No, I got you. And see, and this is the beauty of the list, right? Because you went with Drake London. So for me, man, I started out with this. At number 5, I was like, man, John Mechie. I thought for me, man, speed, right? Big, not big speed, but he could fly. We know that. And like I said, watching him at Alabama, man, he was a productive player coming off of injury as well, though. But as a whole, I thought that he could still fit what we're trying to accomplish. At number 4, I had Skye Moore, another guy that, you know, you can still pick up 2nd round, but route runner, tough as nails, can catch that rock, could fit in the slot right away, but also has the potential to be outside and play the wide receiver 1 position. Then from there at 3, I went with Jahan Dotson, man, because I think that, like you said, he does look like Deontay, but he is a consistent catcher. And
you're saying trade Deontay if we draft him?
I ain't saying nothing like that, man. Chill out, man. Remember, you can't believe everything you see.
No, you know what?
Deontay's not upset. Deontay is happy. He just didn't want to show up. It's okay. But I like Jahan Dotson. I think that number 1, he can catch. I like his run after the catch ability, and I like his speed. When you watch him, man, those are some of the things that stand out the most to me. Is once he gets that ball, the wiggle. But he has a gear where it's like I said, I like Deontay's game a lot, but at times Deontay doesn't have that, like,
we haven't seen him house anything.
Right, just and not a deep ball. I'm talking like you take something like a slant and flip that ground, get north and south. I think Dotson is definitely more capable of doing that. So that's why I have him as my 3rd guy for the Steelers. At number 2, I went with Jameson Williams. You already know I love Jameson, man. I think that, you know, if barring the injury, he would have been the first receiver off the board. He would have been like your Garrett Wilsons, like your Drake Londons, in terms of just what I view as out our range. But that's why I have him at number 2. And then for me at number 1 was Chris Salave, just because he's been, you know, the next wave of receivers, right? Not your Garrett Wilsons, not your Drake London. It's like, yo, he's that next guy where I'm like, you know, I like this dude a lot. I think that he's ready to roll. And the reason I went with all those guys and I didn't include Treylon Burks is because I want the speed part. I feel like I have a big body receiver. I'm hoping that he can continue to develop in terms of Chase Claypool, but you also just brought in Miles Boykin, who's another bigger body, but he's also a faster guy as well. I just want, like that said, the true like blazers. That's kind of like why I thought the way that I did with my list right here, man.
I'm going to include Dotson then. If I have to take Garrett Wilson off, I'll put Dotson at 5 just because even though he is similar to Deontay Johnson, I just looked at the other names and gave myself a refresher, and I think he's a tier above everyone else.
Yeah.
So like he belongs in the first round with the rest of these dudes. So I will include him at 5. Take Garrett Wilson off. So I bump. So do I have to take Drake London off then?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
I think he's overrated anyway. But he's
enough,
at 5.
But think about where they talk about him going at, bro.
Yeah, like top 15. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, he could be in that range.
Okay, if you think he'll be in 15, that's fine. I just thought he was going. I thought he was more so 10, like 10 and in. But if you think he'll be in that 15 range, that's cool.
I think he'll be in the 15 range, but I don't really want him anyway because I think he's basically Claypool with better body control and better route running.
Better 50-50 ball?
Yeah, and better 50-50 ball. Okay. I mean, that all counts. Like, he's a good receiver. It's just that
absolutely.
I don't think the Steelers really need that because we already got it in Claypool. We just need Claypool to improve a little bit.
Correct.
We need a burner. We need some speed.
That's you see my list, man. I'm looking for who's fast. I'm trying to build a Steelers 4x1 team. Okay, I want all my fast guys in the front of the line, please. Yeah.
I will say this though about Treylon Burks. I know you don't have him on the list, but I really like him. Comped to Deebo Samuel. Physical, and I think he has really good in-game speed. And if we're talking about Canada's system, could we use someone like Deebo Samuels?
All I know is I feel like Dotson give me more than that. Dotson gets you a little wildcat, throw the ball too, man. if I'm going that route, give me the more athletic guy. You know,
dude, Burks though, he's got that AB type of stuff when the ball's thrown down the field, and you're just like, how is this dude? Well, he's 6'2", but he looks way smaller on the field. He's coming down with these balls against these some of these are shitty throws by the Arkansas quarterback, and these comeback catches are unreal. So I really like Burks' game.
What about the boy from Georgia, Pickens? How you feel about him?
I like him. I mean, he could be a good second round pick for us.
You know who else I was I had forgot about, but one of these mocks has popped up in my mind. Justin Ross, the cat from Clemson. It was so weird, right? Watching him last year, down year, you see a lot of 5-yard passes, and he's trying to make guys miss. Didn't look the same.
Well, their quarterback was terrible,
right? But then you look at him the year prior with Trevor Lawrence, and he looks night and day. I'm looking at him with Trevor Lawrence like, yo, he would be, one of the top 3-4 receivers off the board if he was coming out a year ago. Yeah. Whereas you put him with DJ, and it was just night and day of how they used him, the routes and everything. And I'm just like, here's another guy low key that, granted, I didn't put him on my top 5 list, but I'm like, I think that he could tap into something potentially, man, if you get him in the right system, right quarterback.
No, you're 100% right. And that's actually a good thing if we're looking to get a receiver later because that's where the value is. That's where people don't really use their brains and be like, oh, man, he played with a shitty quarterback last year. Maybe we should just throw this tape out.
Because you watch, and it's night and day. I'm talking, you watch from last year, you're like, yo, he looked average as heck. You watch him that year before, I'm like, dude, this dude is nasty. Jump balls, deep routes, opening up in the middle of the field, just taking off on people, like everything that you would want.
Yeah, him and T. Higgins is an awesome combo.
Absolutely, man.
Anything else with these receivers?
I was kind of good on mine.
Yeah.
I felt pretty confident.
Like I said, London overrated, though, for sure.
I like you said London overrated. You had him at 2 on your list, right?
I got him 5. He's just overrated. I mean, people have him as the number 1 or number 2 guy. Yeah. I just think he's overrated.
Where did the boy from North Dakota State fall on your list? Christian.
I didn't even give him an honorable mention, but yeah, he'd be in that 6 to 10 range.
Yeah.
Probably around 8 or 9, I'd say. Maybe even 7.
With him playing at North Dakota State, are you a type of guy that will grade him and slight him because of that?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, how many? Not even just quarterbacks. We could talk about small quarterbacks or dudes that have flown under the radar in college, actually be really good NFL players. Yeah. I think that's just across the board, though. Okay. With small school. The one that comes to mind right now is Brandon Marshall at UCF.
Yeah. Is really UCF good. A small school?
Yeah, I guess it's different. It's different levels. I guess I could give you that.
He was a UCF. But I like Pitt. Come on, it was national champion. Chill out, man.
But you get my point. Yeah, because that would have been a knock on Brandon Marshall coming out, right?
Okay.
Nah, I wouldn't knock him too much. He looks like a good player.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, he even performed in the Senior Bowl, and like the Senior Bowl, I can't remember what he did in the actual game, but I remember him doing really good in the drills.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
I remember that. So that was the one thing everyone was waiting on for Christian Watson too. They were like, "Oh man,
against everybody else,
we got this potential. He could be third round," but everyone started bumping him up in the second round after they saw what he did in the Senior Bowl that whole week.
Yeah. Yep.
I wouldn't knock him too much. What about you?
Nah, I mean, I hate on him just because he went to North Dakota State. That's it.
Yeah.
But, now that we're above that little peasant of a level, us big time Sunbelt guys over here, some part of college, what I'm saying? Us Sunbelt guys, I'm just above all that, So I guess we give him a little opportunity.
Hey, this goes back to the Deontay conversation. James Conner, former Pittsburgh player, he's talking about Kyler Murray not showing up.
Hey.
James Conner says, not a big deal. We know he's working. That's my tune with Deontay. Deontay's working. Not a big deal.
It is all good. It is all good.
Is that all we got for our top 5 list?
Yes. That's it for us to for that part of it.
In a vacuum.
Yeah.
Top 5. Where would you have Drake London?
Is with everybody on the board?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jameson Williams, Garrett Wilson, Burks, Salave, London, Dotson, like that mix. Where would you have him?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm probably gonna have him. Is he 5? That's where I got 5 to 7 for me.
Wow. You even dump on him worse than me.
No, it's not dumping. I prefer speed.
Yeah, he doesn't have that.
That's something for me, man.
He can get the separation. Guy. He's a nice route runner.
Yeah, I'm just a speed guy, man. That's it. Yeah, so for me, I always err on the side of, okay, if I think these guys are equal, give me the blazer. If I think it's close, give me the faster guy. Like, that's just how I operate. So for me, when I look at Burks, I'm like, I think Burks is really good. I think he's in that same conversation with all these guys. But the difference is these other guys is 4.4s and 4.3s, whereas we know what Burks ran. 104.4, 104.3,
He did torch Bama, though.
I mean
he's running right past him and stuff.
That's cool.
I think the in-game speed counts, maybe.
Yeah, it helps. It definitely does.
But
I just know at the next level, a lot of dudes got in-game speed. And it's like, all right, make sure your speed is there every week, all right? Because I need to see that. Like Juju's, for example. I mean, Juju's a guy that plays fast and he tested.
What was his 40? 4.7?
I would say it wasn't fast, but he took things 99,
What's your guess?
90. Juju, I'd say he's 4.6. Let's see what it says.
Juju 40. Did he even run?
Yeah, maybe check Combine and Pro Day.
4.5. 4.54.
Is that Combine or where's that at?
All values. I guess it would have included both, but it just says all values from NFL Combine / Pro Day. So he probably only ran in one of them.
Yeah, so probably Pro Day then. Yeah.
That's probably good for him. That's why he stopped.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I would not have guessed 4.54. I would have guessed 4.6 plus.
But no, that's why I said this.
No, you're right though. I mean, he is taking slants to the house for 99 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Was he beating cornerbacks though? Who was chasing him?
I ain't look at all that.
I didn't either.
That's when he went to the crib. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like that's a hand time. That doesn't feel like a lazy time for my man Juju. Juju, my dude, love Juju, but that ain't Juju ain't no 4.5 laser, man. Stop it.
Super chats?
I believe so. And then after that, we'll get to this final. Yeah, because it's 11:06, so we're right on schedule.
Where we at?
I think we only got one that just popped up, so we should be good.
So let's go, UW.
Yes.
Kalyn Barnes from Baylor.
Oh, that's the fast dude, right?
No.
Taekwon
Thornton.
No. Kalyn ran fast too. I think, he ran 4.23. Absolutely.
Wait, what?
Yes, dude. He's a corner. Absolutely. I was say I knew his name. I'm like, yes, dude. He's fast. Like Baylor had like it was another dude that ran crazy fast there too. They had a couple guys. Yeah.
Hey, why not as a flyer?
I mean, yeah. I'm never gonna turn down speed. That's just how I look at it. Like you got speed, it's like I'm always interested in it, man.